What it is, I'm Zedmont. That is Zedmont over there in that creator boost. A little bit energetic today. We're going to jump into warships now. Warships. As you can see up there in that top left-hand corner, I have been clinging to the brink of despair, just hanging on to diamond with my fingernails, with the skin of my teeth, whatever the heck you want to call it. And that is because I have been collecting all of the keys. Now, I have an admission to make. First of all, iOS does not like taking screenshots. It kind of pauses up when I'm recording there for some reason. Anyways, I finally bit the bullet. I went back and got Bombardiers. For those of you who have been following me this season, I have been adamantly trying to avoid Bombardiers. But looking at those 6 engine room bases, let's skip on down to about here, just picking one at random. Derek's cabin, which I believe might be General Electric, might be... I get these things confused. Clearing this with Seekers, it's going to be very, very tough, especially with 200% building health. By the way, I would love to see those stats right there. Like, give me these stats. Give them to me right about here. I want to see it on my own base because, like, I want to see this right in there. Show me those stats so that I know where I'm at. Because going back through here and counting, okay, I've got... there's some troop health. I got 100% troop health. Do I have... Like, it just sucks. Would love to see those stats on my own base, even if I had to go into like the task force screen and then show the profile or visit my own, you know what I'm saying. If you guys agree, do let me know. And if there's an obvious way to do that, also do let me know. Obviously, you can look at your Zukas here, and I can see that I've got 100% troop health there. I can also see I've got 100% troop damage, so that's an easy way to do it. You can also look at your defenses and see that we've got probably 150% building health, somewhere in that neighborhood. Also that we've got 150% building damage, so maybe I've just answered my own question. Hopefully that helps you guys, but I have been holding off on going to 6 because... I didn't have Bombardiers, so we went back and got those. By the way, this preamble is too long. And then I didn't know where to go next. So I'm going to answer that question for you guys. We are going to go back here. We're going to get that troop damage, obviously getting critter launchers first. Then we're going to get this, and then maybe we're going to get the laser. Like, there's a lot of things going on here. So let's just jump into that 6 engine room level. Let's build ourselves a base. I've got an idea of whose base I'm gonna copy. You probably already know if you've been following this channel for a little while. We are gonna upgrade those critter launchers first. Now, do you need to take them to max? It doesn't give you an extra level, but it does give you a bit more damage, bit more health. We're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna get that right there to max. Getting that troop damage gonna be super, super helpful. And now the fun begins. Do you go back and get the laser first and do more damage, or do you go and get the building health? Because the damage is going to wipe out your opponents, the building health is going to keep your buildings alive for a bit longer. I have to get 2 chests to do either of those, so a little bit of time there. We are going to build a base, kind of like build a bear. Let's just get this rocking and rolling. And when it comes to building bases, Skywalker, aka Luke, is an absolute beast. There are a bunch of great base builders in Join at Own Risk, but Luke is one of the bestest. First, we're just going to double check to see if he's got any mines back here. He's got a boom mine back there. Boom mine back there. I don't have boom mine, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. That could be the next unlock thing we have. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I am going to take a screenshot right here, right now. You can't see me doing that because I'm doing it on my computer. Excuse me. And now I'm just going to pick up all my stuff and then put it down very, very, very quickly. It's going to take a little while here. Don't know how well this is going to go. Don't know which defenses he has. There are a bunch of choice nodes. By the way, I have yet to see anyone with this choice node back here. I've seen a couple people on Discord asking what to get in this choice node. The answer is nothing. Don't get any of that stuff. Also, quick note, on my engine room locked account, I have got every single possible node before the 5 engine room levels. So it's at that point of the season right now where if your engine room locked, you probably have absolutely everything. The only node I don't have unlocked is tanks. We'll unlock that just for schnitz and giggles. Ships and giggles, I guess would be a better way to say that. Anyways, we are going to move some stuff around. I will not keep you guys hostage for all of this, just for the parts of it that are interesting, I hope. Do consider jumping into the chapters because not everyone likes this part of things. I am well aware, but the majority of you guys seem to actually enjoy the rambles and the mumbles and the missteps. So do stick around for some of those as we get all of the defenses placed. Now there's a lot of mortars here. I assume that Luke has picked all of the mortar nodes, but I don't even know what I've got picked. By the looks of things, we've got one more mortar there, then one more mortar over there. Lots and lots and lots of mortars. We've gotten to the end of the deck. Now, this video is late today. I have to admit I was out having fun. Quickly show you a picture of that, shall we? Boom, that is me riding a mountain bike. It looks not that steep. I wish I could show you guys more of the actual mountain biking side of things, but on videos and pictures, everything looks easy. And it's crazy. And you don't even understand that until you mountain bike, and then you go out and you ride a trail you've seen on YouTube or something like that, and then you're just like, oh crap, this person was really, really, really good, and now I have to walk this section. So I'm at that point where I rarely walk anything. I'm not ridiculously fast, but I'm better than 90% of riders, 95% of riders maybe. That doesn't really say much though. That's like saying I'm good at warships. There's a lot of people who ride mountain bikes very, very differently, that they take it to get to work or something like that. So it's one of those things that you can't really explain. Like, none of my friends have any idea what I mean when I say I go mountain biking. They're like, yeah, I mountain bike too. I ride with my kids to the candy store. It just isn't the same thing. So if any of you out there ride bikes and get any sort of idea of what I'm talking about, please do let me know, because I would love to hear from you guys. I am missing the laser. The laser goes right about there. We're going to place that just for something to do. Again, more and more mortars. Mortars against bombardiers. So useful. And it looks like choice node wise, I might not have to spend any diamonds. We're going to find out very, very soon. And one more quick note. If you've had a look at the tech tree and you were thinking about going to get to, where are you at? You need to go over one. If you're thinking about jumping to the 6 engine room level without shock launchers because you think you can save some keys there or something like that, do very, very, very aware that there are going to be people with 6 shock launchers coming up soon. We're going to jump into the tech tree. If you look way over here, shock launcher. Over here, shock launcher. Maybe people are going to get 4 shock launchers. Maybe they'll go for 5 critter launchers instead. Regardless, you probably want to get shock launchers, because if you don't have shock launchers, you're probably going to get wrecked by seekers, I would think. I really don't know. The fact that I have not run out of defenses yet, do you call them defenses or I feel like let's keep going. We're just going to drop that there, machine gun there. And one more time, I know everyone asks for the ability to save bases, but I think it would make copying bases a lot more difficult, because if I've got a good base and it's been working, holy, Luke has even more mortars than that. So I've got a choice node back here somewhere that I need to turn into mortars. Where are you, choice node? I'm glad that choice nodes are all purple, but where, oh where did he get more mortars? Is that farther ahead? Is that there? Nope. So I'm missing, is it back? No. Is it there? Yeah, 300 diamonds. Just what I was hoping to do. Getting more mortars. Silly, expensive, but if you're in a good task force, you're getting 29 diamonds minimum every single day. That is the moment where I say, hey, do check out our description. We've got many, many, many task forces, and not everyone's going to see that because a lot of people have skipped past this whole base build. And if you did that, then you missed out on my sweet, sweet mountain biking picture. I was going to put a video in, but I have a video of me riding in even a gnarlier section, but it looks like I'm just riding down a sidewalk. I would love it if cameras somehow could capture just how crazy some of these things are. Just getting friends to stand at the top of features would be enough as well. So if you're ever in the Vancouver Island region, come stand at the top of features with me and I'll show you how amazing of a bike rider I could be. I know that sounds fairly ridiculous, but I just wish there was a way to show that, because I would totally 1000% have a mountain bike channel, but I just think that all of the things that I do would come across looking super, super boring, and all of the mountain bike channels that I've ever watched generally annoy the crap out of me. I don't want to see your face. I don't want you to hold your phone in a selfie mode. I'm super, super picky when it comes to YouTube-y type stuff. You went for the 2 cannons instead of the 1 boom cannon. I knew that was going to be a mistake as soon as I did it. We're going to switch that up. Cannons, A, shoot faster, and B, there's 2 of them, so getting the boom cannon, I thought maybe it might make sense, but clearly it does not. We have that giant void in there. Where is our... I thought we had a Flotsam somewhere. Maybe that's my other account. Clearly I don't. Otherwise it would be out there somewhere. Giant hole right where that laser is going to go, but hopefully the mines will plug that up. Also, there's going to be holes all over the place where all of the boom mines go, but again, hoping that that is not going to be a differentiator. I know it is. I have not attacked a heck of a lot of 6 engine room bases so far, but do know that 6 engine rooms are ridiculously tough. And if you're going to try and seeker them, you're probably going to need that troop damage before you give that a go. Because otherwise, I mean, even talking to Commander J. Doom, who is a ridiculously good seeker player, possibly one of the best seeker players, I asked him if it was possible to take down 6s with seekers and heavy choppas, and his answer was not without the troop damage. So I don't think he said not without the troop damage for you. I think he meant in general, it's just not doable. But we're also going to see if this choice node with the mines is going to be a problem or not. I feel like my mines are in a good spot here. We're going to get all of these mines back here. If you know what choice node I'm talking about, it's the one where you get either 4 shock mines or 12 regular mines. On my other account, I went for the 12 for the shock mines. On this account, I went for the regular mines. Not entirely sure which one's better or worse quite yet. We're going to throw all of these mines out here, as many as we can find, and then we'll just pause as I go back and forth between his base and my base and trying to find all of those mines, because things get a little tiny bit annoying is the best word to put it, I would say. 1, 2, 3, 4. We found all of the green mines, I feel like. Maybe he went and got boom mines even, because the fact that I've got 12 mines sitting here, that is going to be this choice node right about there. Let me know what you guys have. Do you have shock mines? Do you have green mines? Do you have boom mines? Boom mines likely going to be a great value, but shock mines also calling my name. So we've got... I'm going to pause here because it's going to be way too hard to find all of these mines. Don't want to waste all of your time, just a little tiny bit of your time. Okay, managed to find all of them, pausing on the wrong direction. All but one. I placed 1 extra mine back there. I have no idea where his 1 mine is. By the way, he does have the 12 green mines. That saved me from having to go spend some more of them diamonds up there. We've got lots of diamonds. Even when you click on them, it takes you to code ZMOT, which is kind of nice. Let's get in though. By the way, shop.supercell.com or is it store.supercell.com? Great place to buy all of your things, but Boom Beach not on there quite yet. I typically would not attack right now, but we're just going to go. If I lose, I lose. If I win, then great. Same sort of base. This person has lots and lots of mines spread all the way back there. 3 and 5. Now, I want to make sure that Bullet gets all of the things. I need Bullet to get that laser so my troops don't get wrecked. I don't even know what to do here. This is all new territory for me. I'm going to go something like this. We're going to get Bullet up into there. Then I'm going to go something like this. I am going to delay and we're going to go like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to hang out in this neighborhood, trying to shock all of those giant, terrible, terrible things that make our troops die. So maybe we can shock back there. That was a terrible shock because what it did was it actually set us up so that Bullet is no longer taunting that laser, which is not a good thing at all. Setting us up for failure essentially, but thankfully that laser went back to Bullet. Bullet is in the process of dying, unfortunately. There's a lot of things going on here. This is not a pretty attack under any circumstances. I feel like maybe using Bullet was not the best approach here, but I think my Kavan is like tick 1 or something ridiculous like that. We have taunted lots and lots of things, and without Kavan healing our dudes, we're kind of in a rough spot. But you see that? That Bombardier right there, that one dropped from the left-hand side, is going to be our MVP. That is doing all sorts of good stuff for us, saving the rest of our troops from that laser's wrath. And now we're slowly walking in here. I probably should be dropping a med kit here pretty quick. Bullet's about to take his last nap as we shock that SEMO. I'm a lot bit afraid of SEMOs. Maybe shouldn't be, but just by getting that shock out, we're going to get a little bit more value out of all of our Bombardiers before they get crushed. Might as well throw a med kit here, just afraid that rocket launcher is going to shoot all of our stuff. And by the way, I have no idea, like zero clue whatsoever, if people are going to clear my base or not clear my base. I have to go on the assumption that they are going to... Oh, they already retreated. Sweet. So we've got a very good chance of picking up a win here. If we don't pick up a win, I'm going to be very, very, very surprised. I would like to get another shock right about now as we get that Doom Cannon shocked. That should be super, super, super clutch. And now I can finally take a breath and we should be able to walk all the way through all of this stuff. Medkit for the win. I think my medkits are maxed on this account. It's doing a lot of good stuff for us. No Kavan, Bullet. Now, just a reminder that lasers lock on. Lasers lock on until your troops die. But there is a bit of an exception with that. Since the latest update, if you are taunting a laser and your taunt expires, it does retarget. It can be super, super inconvenient when you're doing things like attacking the Cooker core hit. And when I shocked that laser early on, I then lost it being locked onto Bullet. So as soon as you shock a laser, it's no longer locked on. So I got a little bit lucky there. Shouldn't have shocked the laser. It feels like you should shock the laser, but I'll show you my replay here where I made the mistake I'm talking about. So you can see we sneak Bullet up front there. We're using smoke. Smoke is cheap and free. And now that laser right there, it is locked onto Bullet. Doesn't matter if anything comes closer. Nothing is going to affect what that laser is shooting. It's going to keep shooting Bullet until suddenly we shock it. And now as it comes unshocked, it's going to retarget. And that's where knowing how the troop mechanics work is super, super vital. And I got super lucky in that Bullet was the closest thing to that laser. So it did reshock onto him, but it didn't necessarily have to happen that way. Had it have hooked on to one of those heavies, it would have been a big, big deal because that laser would have shot through all of our troops. Getting Bullet off to that one side not only helped with the laser, but it also helped with those shock launchers. And I think that was a great play, getting Bullet underneath the smoke. But I have not seen any 6 engine room attacks. I have just seen the couple that I've done. Definitely need, look at this. See this? Anytime you're hoarding keys, bad things happen. So let's have a look at what D Fresh did against our base. Same thing, Bullet with tanks and bombardiers. Tanks are super, super interesting. But look at that. See that rocket launcher hitting that tank? It's not doing a heck of a lot of damage. I don't know if this person doesn't have heavy choppas, or maybe they're going to try and sneak some seekers up that right-hand side by the way they threw those critters. Nope, they're not. This is just them going straight forwards, getting crushed by all of the things. Glad they got that extra engine room at the shore. Now that I've beat them, I'm happy they got that extra engine room. But lots and lots of good stuff there. And that is without the laser we induced a fizzle, and without that building health. Now, if I was smart, I would use one of the calculators to figure out if I'm going to have enough tokens to max building health and max the laser. I guess I guarantee you can max the laser, and max my critter launchers. I probably, you know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to live dangerously, max those critter launchers. There's no value upgrading critter launchers past tick 4 except for the fact that they do more damage. And it's really easy to forget that those critter launchers are actually firing a mortar that does damage. You see, they're doing 192 plus 208 per shot, and then the critters come out on top of that. So that is going to be it for the video today. One live attack. That is all the time I have, but we are going to do an operation attack to finish it off. I have not been good about doing that. Ooh, this looks like a tough op. Is that actually 5 on Boomtown? That's a joke, right? Yeah, that's got to be a joke. I think Crusader probably just added to 25. Let's have a look at Torrent. Maybe we can solo Torrent. Let's give that a go with these Melaniers. See if we can give that the old college try. I would love to solo Torrent. I'm not sure if I've ever soloed Torrent. I feel like I have. We're going to do exactly the same thing as we did in that last Warships hit, though. What we are going to do is I am going to send a flare up there. We are then going to clear all of these mines right here. We're going to wait for that flare to get to about half, and then we're going to start sending Bullet. Exactly the same as we did it on Warships, except for we can't use the flag to get them where we want to use them. We need to use a flare, and we want that flare to expire by the time our troops get there. On Warships, we used a flag. Don't have to worry about that expiring. We're going to click the taunt button, and then I am just going to let my Melaniers go absolutely ham in about 3, 2, 1 now. Just dropping them. We're going to get all of them out, and you see that the laser is going to shoot towards a couple of our dudes. Could be a little bit problematic in a second or so, but Bullet is taunting all of that stuff as we just lost a laser. As soon as that taunt expires, need to get another one out. And now I'm just going to keep going fully and completely at it. As my Scorchers are distracting the things on that right-hand side, just crushing all of this stuff. So much value here. Bullet doing so many good things. That laser is causing some problems for us, though. So as soon as that laser's gone, we're going to back the heck up, hoping that laser is in fact gone, keeping Bullet alive. And now as our Scorchers start to get towards the back, we're going to get that shock out. Now, you see that those critters were chasing our dudes. Not a problem whatsoever. The fact is that Melaniers do not do friendly fire, which means that we are safe from all of that friendly fire as they kill those critter dudes. And now we just need Bullet to hurry up and get out front. There we go. I was just waiting for that boom surprise to pop. Now Bullet is out front. Should I have been using energy drink? Maybe, but I think we're going to be in good shape here because Bullet's going to get all the way into as far as we need to get, and then we can back the heck away, keeping Bullet alive, hopefully, and then this is going to be just absolutely hairy. I don't think we're going to get the solo here. I think there's going to be too much stuff going on here. Too many boom cannons. Maybe should have brought like a boat of rifles, or maybe we should have brought Kavan to bring back some dudes. We're going to be short on GBE for a shock. Those boom cannons are about to start going ham on us. We have cleared this entire front and right section, but it's not going to be quite enough, I don't feel like, because there's just too many boom cannons and not enough Melaniers left. If you're not using Melaniers, please, please, please do go give them a try. They are one of the best troops in Boom Beach. I think they're the strongest troop in Boom Beach. Someone commented and said that heavy choppas are stronger. I disagree, especially for operations. That is going to be finished off on the next hit, almost certainly. By the way, how do my frequently used emojis look like? Is that what you guys look like in your group? Next hit should be fairly straightforward. Maybe I just bungled up a solo. Maybe I should have gone a little bit towards that left-hand side and there's fewer boom cannons and things, but I wanted to make sure I got those shields at the very least. That way the next person can just clear the left maybe and then burn the core. Regardless, that's going to be it for me. Let me know how you would have done that. Torrent, let me know where you're at on Warships, and make sure you throw code ZMod in that shop. I'll catch you tomorrow. Same Z time, same Z channel. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and don't double boost your statues, especially when you only have 180 powder, which is actually quite a high number for me. Maybe that supply chest doing good things. Speaking of supply chest, gonna make sure I get that right now before I close the game for the moment. That supply chest supplying so much extra powder and intel. Don't forget to watch my video on that and ditch your Power Stone Chance statue like my other video suggested. I'm Zedmot. Thank you for coming in. Lots of things to talk about. Hopefully this helped you at the 6 engine room level, or entertained you, or educated you, or maybe you and I can chat bikes. Either way, I'm Zedmot. Thanks for coming in. Peace.